Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're jumping right into a really fascinating strategic proposal. We're going to break down an AI-powered physician acquisition system that's been custom designed for Profonda. It's basically a masterclass in how technology can completely transform medical engagement and product adoption across the US healthcare market.
Okay, let's dive into this. 16,000. Think about that number for a second. That is the massive addressable market of ENT specialists and allergists all across the United States. Trying to reach every single one of them manually, it's a monumental task. Honestly, it's practically impossible. And that right there is exactly why the system we're analyzing today was actually built. So here is our strategic blueprint for today. We'll start with the traditional challenge, move into climate intelligence versus traditional sales, then break down the engine into physician identification, opportunity prioritization, and multi-channel automation, before wrapping up with strategic growth and integration.
Section 1. The traditional challenge, the limits of manual outreach. Look, before we can really appreciate the solution, we have to understand why the old-school approach to medical sales, reps physically driving from clinic to clinic, is just fundamentally broken in today's world.
And this brilliantly illustrates the stark contrast here. The old way, it means expensive travel, teams stretched way too thin, totally generic messaging, and frankly, terrible timing. But on the flip side, this AI-powered system is infinitely scalable, it's highly personalized, and most importantly, it strikes at the exact right moment.
Which brings us to Section 2, Intelligente Climática versus Vendas Tradicionais, timing the market. This right here is the core differentiator of the whole proposal. It's a massive paradigm shift away from generic sales pitches to actually using Intelligente Climática, or climate intelligence, as your main strategy. Just imagine a digital map of the US lighting up right in front of you. It uses real-time environmental data as campaign triggers. So in Arizona, the AI kicks off outreach during the juniper allergy season. Down in Georgia, it targets the peak of oak pollen. Up in the northern states, it activates when winter brings on that extreme artificial heating dryness. The engagement absolutely skyrockets because your message hits the doctor's desk on the exact day their waiting room is packed with patients suffering from those specific symptoms.
Timing is not optional. Timing is the strategy. I absolutely love that quote from the proposal. In a healthcare market, seasonality is literally everything. If you miss that peak allergy cycle in a specific state, you are basically losing 12 whole months of commercial opportunity with the doctors in that region. There's no getting that back.
Let's move to and see how this builds in practice. Section 3, Identification of medics, building the database. Now we're getting into the actual technical engine.
The whole AI core is driven by this really simple rule of 3: identification, prioritizing, and automation. It's an incredibly straightforward process, so let's check out step 1.
During the identification phase, the AI isn't just mindlessly scraping names off the web. It's cross-referencing public medical registries, diving into professional directories, and enriching all these contacts from multiple sources. It's building these comprehensive, incredibly robust profiles for every single one of those 16,000 plus doctors. We're talking exact practice locations, surrounding retail accessibility, the whole shebang.
Next up is Section 4, Prioritization of Opportunities, Maximizing ROI. Because once you find the doctors, the system has to actually allocate its resources smartly.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the AI doesn't just treat everyone the same. It categorizes the doctors into 3 distinct tiers: platinum, gold, and silver. That platinum tier? Those are the clinics with the absolute highest commercial and conversion opportunity. This visual tiering ensures that every single dollar and every ounce of automated effort is deployed exactly where the return on investment is going to be the strongest and the fastest.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 5, Automation Multi-Channel, the continuous engine. This is the third and final technical step where all that prioritized data actually turns into digital and physical action. All of that prep work culminates in this continuous multi-channel flow. The AI is out there orchestrating email campaigns, call sequences, direct messaging, and even coordinating the physical delivery of free samples directly to the clinics. And it operates 24/7. It's constantly analyzing, did the doctor open the email? Did they request samples? And then it automatically adjusts its next move based purely on how that doctor engaged with the content. Finally, we've got Section 6, Crescimento e Integração Estratégica, bridging digital and retail. How do we take all this digital outreach and turn it into real-world patients buying physical products off the shelves? The secret sauce here is this concept of retail channel intelligence.
The system integrates retail data so it knows exactly where the pharmacies are. It can literally send a message telling a doctor, hey, your patients can access this product at 3 different Walmart locations less than 5 miles from your practice. That's not just a sales pitch, That's offering real convenience. It vastly increases the doctor's confidence in writing that prescription because they know for a fact their patient won't have to hunt around to find it.
It really all comes down to this final thought. In today's fast-paced healthcare world, will you rely on static, manual sales forces stuck in expensive, outdated models? Or are you ready to let real-time climate intelligence accurately and automatically scale your growth? It is a total game changer. Well, that wraps up our explainer for today. I hope this gave you a really clear look into the massive potential of AI-driven market expansion. Catch you in the next one.